What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, the World Boxing Organization, better known as the WBO, are placing former junior middleweight WBO world champion, Mexican superstar boxer, Jaime Munguia, in position to be the mandatory challenger for 4-division world champion Mexican superstar boxer, who is currently the undisputed super middleweight world champion and widely considered by many to be the face of the sport of boxing, in Saul Canelo Alvarez. Okay? Jaime Munguia, dare I say, has been padding the stats. Okay? I just got to come out and say it. Jaime Munguia and his team, he's with Oscar De La Hoya Golden Boy Promotions. They have been padding the stats. He has a record of 42 wins, no losses, no draws, 33 wins by way of knockout, 27 years of age, 6 foot tall with a 71-inch arm reach. Canelo Alvarez has a record of 60 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 big wins by way of knockout. He is 33 years of age, 5'8" with a 70-inch arm reach. So Jaime Munguia was the WBO champion at 154, and they've been padding the stats for Jaime Munguia. Padding the stats. He has, in all of these fights that he has not faced any real stiff competition as of yet. At 27 years old, they have been spoon feeding Jaime Munguia, right? And maybe they're setting Jaime Munguia up for a massive fight like this with Canelo Alvarez, right? He's from Tijuana, Mexico, right? The biggest name on his record as far as defeat goes is Sergey Derevyanchenko in his last fight, and he was on the verge of getting knocked out by Sergey Derevyanchenko. He almost lost to Sergey Derevyanchenko. Now, he did beat the likes of Gabe Rosado, but no big names on his record, okay? Gary Spike O'Sullivan, Dennis Hogan. These are the type of fighters Jaime Munguia has fought and beat. But in Mexico, he has a massive fan base. He has a massive following, Jaime Munguia does. And so the World Boxing Organization, better known as the WBO, they have now placed Jaime Munguia as the #1 challenger at 168, attempting to make a fight with Canelo Alvarez. They're looking to make him, the mandatory challenger for Canelo Alvarez. And it will be a huge fight. Jaime Munguia versus Canelo Alvarez, Cinco Demayo weekend. Doesn't matter where you play. You could actually place it in Texas, actually. You put Jaime Munguia versus Canelo Alvarez at AT&T Dallas Cowboys Stadium in Texas, it would sell. It would do massive numbers. It would do a big draw, and Canelo Alvarez is going to win. Entertaining, though. Jaime Munguia comes to fight. He ain't no slouch. He don't lay down. He just hasn't fought the best opposition that's available to him, like Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade and Jamal Charlo. But nonetheless, Jaime Munguia, even if he fought them, he ain't going to lay down. That's no walk in the park for any fighter, right? But the facts remain is that he just hasn't been in there with the best opposition that's available. But again, like I said, he's no walk in the park. And so now the WBO is putting him in position to make a massive fight with Canelo Alvarez and Jaime Munguia. It's not surprising. And truthfully, there's talks that Canelo Alvarez can face off against a lot of big names out there, or a lot of names are being thrown around as Canelo Alvarez's next opponents and possible next opponents. But a fight with Canelo Alvarez and Jaime Munguia is not a bad idea. I would actually like to see that fight. Jaime Munguia, again, like I said, he comes to fight. I think he's a bit overrated due to his resume, but Jaime Munguia, he comes to fight. He don't lay down. he gonna give it everything he has. And he like he was in the fight with Sergey Derevyanchenko. I stated this. I said that that's going to be a pick'em fight, and I said don't be surprised if Jaime Munguia needs the last rounds and possibly they steal the fight from Sergey Derevyanchenko, who actually really won the fight, because Jaime Munguia is the bigger draw. And lo and behold, that exact thing is what took place. But Jaime Munguia got some knockdowns in the late rounds that separated himself in the Sergey Derevyanchenko fight. But that was a hard-fought fight that Jaime Munguia, in my opinion, was losing. Entertaining fight. But again, it was entertaining. He's not going to lay down. He ain't a walk in the park. He ain't a pushover, right? He can fight. He has power. He is a dog. He's durable. He just hasn't been in there with the best of oppositions. But you put Jaime Munguia in there with Sergey Derevyanchenko, look what it turns out to be. Arguably a fight of the year. So you put him in there with Canelo Alvarez. Oh, he's going to want to show every bit of dog that he has in him to prove that he belongs in the ring with Canelo Alvarez. He coming to fight. Jaime Munguia is coming to fight. Believe that. And he going to give Canelo Alvarez every bit of who he is. Pause. Right? He ain't coming to lay down against Canelo Alvarez. He ain't coming to, get a paycheck. That's not what he's in there for. And when you heighten the stakes and you say that, well, Jaime Munguia on top of that, is a Mexican warrior, and he gonna want to prove, that, he is the ultimate Mexican warrior, and Canelo Alvarez is viewed as that old dog that Jaime Munguia is going to be looking to have a changing of the guards. He coming to fight. You gonna get the best of Jaime Munguia. Believe that. And Canelo Alvarez is gonna have his hands full. Now, Canelo Alvarez is more skilled, more talented, just a better fighter, just a better boxer, just a better athlete than Jaime Munguia. He's quicker than Jaime Munguia. He puts his combinations better than Jaime Munguia. He has better defense than Jaime Munguia, better head movement than Jaime Munguia. He has a higher ring IQ than Jaime Munguia. He's just better at every aspect than Jaime Munguia. But the dog and the will and the power of Jaime Munguia is going to make it interesting. It's going to make it very, very interesting. And, Canelo Alvarez can be hurt. He can be hurt. Now, since he got hurt by Miguel Cotto, he's shown that his durability has went up 10,000 notches, right? When you saw Canelo Alvarez against Gennady Triple G Golovkin in those 3 fights, and Gennady Golovkin is a massive puncher, Canelo Alvarez showed that dog. He showed that grit. He showed that durability, right? He didn't waver. He didn't bend. He didn't fold. He was an absolute dog in there, especially in the second fight. And I thought Canelo Alvarez edged out the first fight and the second fight. And there's many people that feel like he didn't, and Triple G should have gotten a nod. But nonetheless, it was an entertaining two fights. The third fight, Triple G was far past it. So I think just the talent of Canelo Alvarez, the slickness, the ring IQ, the experience, the hand speed, it's going to be too much for Jaime Munguia. But the fact that Canelo Alvarez has slow feet, he's getting older, he has 64 fights, it's wear and tear, and Jaime Munguia is going to be hungry, he's going to be thirsty, he's going to be a dog in there, he's going to be eager to change the guards, and prove that he is now the king of Mexico. Oh, and Canelo Alvarez is flat-footed. That's what's going to make it so interesting. That's what's going to make it so entertaining. But I think that Cinco de Mayo weekend, May 4th this year, Canelo Alvarez versus Jaime Munguia would be absolutely massive. I know people are going to say, well, Jaime Munguia is another 160-pounder, moving up from 154 to 160, now 68, challenge Canelo Alvarez fighting another smaller guy, so on and so forth, which I get that. But you put Jaime Munguia versus Canelo Alvarez Cinco de Mayo weekend. Now, again, Jaime Munguia, Canelo Alvarez just recently signed a 3-fight deal with the premier boxing champion, founder and advisor Al Haymon, Showtime and Showtime President Sports, Steven Espinosa. And Jaime Munguia is with the arch rivals of the PBC and Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins, and DAZN. So we got to see how that unfolds. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. So all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.